Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vina Kiddricca. If you're new here and if you're an old subscriber clicking to watch my new video, thank you very much guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the love I've been getting your comments, I've been getting your likes, I've been getting more engagement on my channel, even though the views are not up there, but I've been getting more comments. People have been showing me love and just been encouraging me, because you guys know that I've been struggling with this YouTube thing for a while. So I like the encouragement, I like the positive comments. Thank you guys. Please keep them coming. Please keep commenting, keep liking and sharing my videos, and hopefully we get to the point where I am just fine and I am not struggling with YouTube anymore. I really hope that I get there soon. But if you're new here, my channel is about faith, travel and lifestyle. It also sometimes I do chit chat videos and story times, because I like to talk, as you can obviously see from now. I like to talk and I'm a talkative, and I could literally talk for a living. Well, no, I don't talk for a living. I actually work in an office where they sign papers. Yeah, that's by the way. Anyways, since we are doing talking today, we are still going to be on the Big Brother topic. I'm doing a whole Big Brother series, Big Brother Nigeria season 5 series, and today, so we're going to be doing the week in review. But I specifically want to talk about Lucy today, because I figured that we've not talked about Lucy on this channel, and I know that week 1 and week 2, Lucy was one of my faves. I actually really liked Lucy. I used to really like her a lot. Then when it got to later in week 2 and then in week 3, when she started crying a lot in the diary room, she disassociated herself with everybody else. She wasn't talking, she wasn't contributing as much, and I like that she's real and she's free and she's vocal, yeah. But I don't like when someone always feel like they need to be heard. They always feel like they're being victimized. If they're not being heard, you must hear me. If it's not me that was talking, but somebody else would have been listening. You're not listening because it's me. And they're no, nobody's out to get you. Nobody's out to victimize you. I hated the fact that she made it feel like the housemates were out to get her, because that wasn't the case. She just was always talking a lot, and she's a hard person to work with. So if she has an opinion, she does not say it in the right tone. She feels like your housemates give preference to some people. I listen to some people when some people have something to contribute, but they don't listen to her when she has something to contribute. The difference is the tone at which people say things. If Lucy has an idea, a bright idea, I promise you, but she will say it in a way that you would not want to even take the idea, because she will say it, she will shout, she'll make it so loud, you would not even care about how good the idea is. But on the other hand, Prince, that people listen to, because Prince always chipping his idea too, but people listen to Prince a lot because Prince has the right tone. Prince says things in the right manner. So if Prince is giving an idea, people will listen. So Lucy felt like the house was giving preference to some housemates, and then they disregarded her. They just refused to regard her or her opinions at all, which wasn't the case, quite frankly. Just the tone. She didn't know how to present her issues, her ideas right, and the housemates just didn't care about listening to her. I know that I would not listen to someone that was always shouting. I know, if you want to talk to me like an adult. Talk to me like we are all sane and we are not crazy. If you're talking to me like that, I will listen to you. This hair is worrying me. If you're talking to me like we all went to school and we are all adults in this place, I will listen to you. But if you start shouting and say, I'll just leave you, and I won't even care about whatever you have to say, to be honest with you. And that was what Lucy was getting with the housemate, and she felt like she was being victimized, and they were witch hunting her or something. They were staging, they just wanted to get her, which really wasn't the case. So okay, this week now, also has won HOH, also won HOH yesterday, and Nengi was almost there. I was happy for Nengi, Watoni and Trickity, because Watoni and Trickity, they got to 25. Their marks were really high before. The Nengi got to 29, and what's her name, V got to 29, and obviously also got 30. So he was the winner of the listening challenge of the head of house task. So now he had to pick a deputy, and people were still speculating that he might pick Dora. Right now his relationship with Dora is sore, so I was almost certain he was going to pick Nengi. I was almost certain, even though I was rooting for either Watoni or Trickity to win, because I didn't want them to be up again this week. So I feel like, okay, if Watoni wins, she would pick Trickity. Trickity wins, he would pick Watoni. But also won, so obviously he couldn't pick Trickity, so he picks Nengi. And I also wanted Nengi to win. In my head, I wanted Nengi to win so she could pick Trickity. To be honest with you, between me and you, I felt like if Nengi had won that HOA challenge, she would have picked Trickity. My siblings said, so my siblings believe she would have picked Ozo. I personally think that she would have picked Trickity, to be honest with you, because okay, this is how I rationalized it. First of all, she and Trickity, they're from the same state, and they're close in the house. They're both from Bayelsa, they're both from my state, Nengi and Trickity. Yes. And they are close in the house. They're not just from the same state. They actually have a relationship. That, like, they talk. They have a good rapport in the house. And with Ozo and Nengi does not want to be in. I mean, Nengi likes Ozo as her friend, but I don't think she would want to be in an enclosed space with Ozo, a space that she initiated. Okay, right now obviously she couldn't have refused the deputy head of us when he picked her. He picked her to be, and also picked her to be deputy. Nobody wants to refuse immunity, right? So she obviously accepted. She likes Ozo, they can relate. But I personally, you guys should correct me if I'm wrong, but I personally feel like if Nengi won the HOH, if she was one that won it, she wouldn't have picked Ozo. Not because she doesn't like him, but because she wants to like sever the ties between two of them. Yeah, so they don't be in the same space and then wanting it to another. She does not want to be in that kind of entanglement with Ozo. Yeah, so I feel like also because Tricky T has been up like 3 consecutive times, she would want to save him. She wouldn't want him to be up again. So that immunity that she had, supposing Nengi had won, I personally feel like she would have given it to Tricky T. That's what I think. And to be honest with you, I'm almost certain that she would have picked Tricky T. But if you feel like she would have picked Ozo, let me know in the comment section. If you feel like Nengi was going to pick Ozo if she was the one that won, let me know in the comment section. Yes, I was rooting for Tricky T and Watoni because I don't want them to be up. Right now that Nengi is not up, I believe that Bielsa votes would most likely go to Tricky T. Like most people that were voting for Nengi will likely vote for Tricky T. I'm even saying it on Twitter. Like people on Twitter are like, okay, yeah, I should vote for Tricky T, vote for Tricky T. So we're advocating for more Tricky T votes, guys. Please, if you're watching this video before Sunday, please vote for before Thursday, rather. Please vote for Tricky T. He needs it. He's a very funny guy. He's a very, very funny guy and it's fun to watch. So please, let's support him. Let's vote for him. I honestly think one of Tricky T's downfall is the spelling of his name. The whole Tricky T, his name is Timmy. He could have just used Timmy. Simple. But nope. It has to be funky and use Tricky T. And the whole spelling with the Tricky T is that there's no C. It's Trickytee. That's how he spells it. Like if there was like Trick, trick, right? Then Tee. We will understand and we will vote like that and it will be easy. Or if it was Trikkytee, we would get it and then we'll vote like that. But this one, no, it's just one K. Trikkytee, and the Tee is not in caps because people tend to do after the tricky the now go and put capital letter T. So if you put a capital letter T, it will be a null vote, it will be a void vote. Or if you misspell a contestant's name, it's going to be a void vote. And I see a lot of void votes on the screen. Because if your SMS, if your this thing doesn't count as a vote, it will come as SMS on the screen and we'll see that okay, this was a misspelled name, so it's coming out as it's an SMS on the screen, which is not good. So Tricky T's name was really one of his biggest problems this season, not because he's not an interesting guy. Obviously, I personally feel like he's an interesting person and he contributes a lot to the house. He's not in an entanglement, he's not in all of those triangles, all of those things that people will consider entertainment. But when he sits down to gist with people, I feel like he gives entertainment. I feel like he gives premium content. He's funny, he does, and all of those things. One more thing that I think that Tricky T is doing from last week since he's been up, he's been wearing wig. I personally think he's trying to create a buzz. So if he's wearing the wig, people will be like, why is Tricky T wearing the wig? People will be commenting and talking about it that way to be raving, and then he'll be trending, sort of. Do you guys understand? I feel like he's doing that whole wig wearing thing on purpose just to create a buzz on the outside so people have something to say about him, and people are saying something about him, then he will be trending. Okay, so that's about Tricky T. But guys, please vote for him. I really want him to remain in the house. I really want him to still be here and say all those funny things that he says and all of those alright. He's faking British accent. It's so funny. I like it. So please guys, vote for him. Yes, and about the Erica and Laycon situation now. Laycon is in a good place. He says he's fine. He's no more talking about Erica all the time and just sulking and just being like he's not pouting around or just feeling miserable about the whole Erica and Kiddricca relationship. He's not doing that, so we thank God for that. But Erica feels like Laycon should still be her friend. Like he owes her friendship. Laycon's fans on Twitter do not feel like Laycon owes Erica friendship. Like you rejected him, it's okay for him not to talk to you. Prince is not talking to Nengi in that house, and there's no squabble, there's no beef. It's only today that they are doing the Indomie task, and because they are in the same group that they're talking. If Prince and Nengi do not absolutely need to talk, they do not talk. So I don't know why Erica is feeling bad that Laycon is not talking to her. I can understand, to be honest with you, I can understand, because they were quite close. They were like best friends before all of these catching feelings things came about. And I know how, like with people that have rejected or people that I refuse to date, how I've managed to still remain friends with them because I'm a friendly person. I'm a good friend. So even if I don't want to date you, I know how to convert you to friend. I know how to friend zone you and make you be comfortable in that friend zone. Do you get? I have a lot of guys like that in my life that okay, started off with the whole relationship thing, but obviously I didn't have relationship to offer them. I only had friendship, and they are good and we are fine and we are in a good place. So I can understand why Erica would want to still have that friendship and that relationship with Laycon, even though Laycon was hurting, so he didn't want to talk to her. V kept on telling Laycon that Laycon should not talk to her because she was, and Erica was manipulating Laycon. There was all of those. I don't know. I just hope that, I don't think Erica has a problem with V, even though V said what she said. V said what she said, man. Like, she said it and she owned up to it. So there's that situation. Laycon is fine. Erica and Laycon, they're not talking small, but they're not as close as they used to be. Meanwhile, Kiddricca and Laycon are still very close. Kiddricca and Laycon do not even act as if there's a girl in their middle. They don't even act as if, and guys, I don't know how these guys are formed, but fam, Kiddricca and Laycon have the best relationship. It's not even as if there's anything going on with Erica. Guys, like, that's so cool. I like how they relate. I like their relationship. I like their rapport. It's so positive. The whole Kiddricca and Laycon thing. I love it. Love it. What else do I want to talk about? My mom, Brighto denied flat on Sunday. Brighto denied flat. Like, Brighto can deny you. Brighto can deny shadow. I said what? Brighto can deny, and no, seriously, guys. I know it feels like I'm playing the devil's advocate and I'm defending his housemates, but I do not think that Brighto denied on purpose. He probably didn't remember. But yeah, if he didn't remember, he could have said that I cannot remember saying something like that. But he point blank said he didn't say it. I did not remember calling Neo fake or saying Neo was pretending. He point blank said he did not say such a thing. And then when they were showing highlights, they showed us when he said it. I'm like, my man, Brighto. My man, Brighto. Let's leave Brighto alone. Brighto. You guys. I said, leave my guy. I want him to still stay in that house for like for a few more weeks. I love him. You guys already know Brighto is one of my favorites on this show. I love almost all the housemates. This year, like I said, the housemates are hard not to like. So yeah, I love them, and I'm rooting for people that I'm rooting for in my heart. In my heart. Oh yeah, so I'm rooting for people that I'm rooting for, and I hope that this week Lucy does not quarrel on that person, because my auntie is a fight. She's a war. She's a fight. So hopefully she doesn't quarrel. I'm also hoping that they win their wager this week, because last time they won their wager was, I think, 3 weeks ago when Ozo was the HOH. This week Ozo is the HOH again, so hopefully that has an effect on the housemates and they actually do win this wager, because this week's wager is also very personal. It's a dear something that if I was in the house it would have been very dear to my heart. Neo has constantly hammered on the fact that it should be personal and everybody should put in all the energy they have in this world, because it's a very personal project and they should take it seriously. So yeah, I'm hoping they win their project. I'm hoping Lucy doesn't quarrel with anybody. I'm just hoping that everything goes on well and smooth, and Prince and Nengi can get along and do their task, and everything is perfect in the big brother house. Guys, this is where I'm going to be ending my video today. If you watched this far, please give this video a thumbs up and just drop a comment telling me how you watched through to the end. Thank you guys for watching and for supporting me. Until I see my next video, guys, please remain in God. God bless you. Bye.